I have to tell you something.
What?
That I am fascinated with cheerleaders.
Who knew?
I'm married to an ex-cheerleader.
You are?
So, well, high school cheerleader. Yeah.
Mrs. Poteet is a former cheerleader?
Mrs. Poteet is a former cheerleader.
You know what? I can see that. I can totally see that. I really can.
So you spent like a bunch of time with a whole bunch of former cheerleaders.
I sure did. From 1984 on, 35 years worth of Colts cheerleaders. And you know what?
I bet they still look good.
They look great. They've still
Like
got
Mrs.
it.
Poteet. Yeah.
So many different diverse backgrounds. Wait till you meet our Colts. Wait, we call them the ladies of the horseshoe. No, leave it to the professionals. Look, here's a future cheerleader. Let's get the cartwheel. Go for it, girl. Oh my goodness. She's got a future. What did being a Colts cheerleader bring to your world and your life in the years after?
People were at first kind of struck a little bit. Oh, you know, you cheer for the Colts. They always want to know, tell me about it. You know, tell me about the girls, tell me about the games. And I think we were able to surprise so many people with just the regulations and everything that it takes to put squads together. I mean, there was a lot to it, and I think being able to say we were cheerleaders, it was big. It was big.
The best part about being a Colts cheerleader, what do you think?
Well, we talk a lot about sisterhood. So I think being a part of that sisterhood is the best part of being a Colts cheerleader, because once you're a Colts cheerleader, always a Colts cheerleader.
Kind of like your own sorority. Did you look forward to practice?
Oh, yes. I loved practice, and me at the time I was in the military. So I was able to, what was so exciting for me, because I have a military family, and I did it on a dare to try out. And then when I made it, I had this wonderful, amazing group of women with amazing backgrounds and professions. It was like a soldier and a cheerleader. It's a girly girl, and this my day.
The tough girl.
It was fabulous.
As a firefighter, it's all about your family. You know, we're a family even on my job as a firefighter.
Yeah.
And so, you know, you work together, you live together, you know, it's the same kind of concept. So I've taken it from the Colts to the firehouse, just, yeah.
I think being in that public eye, it kind of helps you become a spokesperson or just be able to relate to the public. And so being that cheerleader, you entertain, but you provide a service to community. And I know the girls now on the squad, they do a lot of that community service, and it shows, you know, and that's carried on in my life as well as I started my own nonprofit charity.
Oh my goodness. I'm so proud of all of you, because as somebody going to the Colts game, a patron, you know, we look down there like, gosh, you're gorgeous and they can move and they have all this talent, and we don't think about what else you do after or before the games. That's cool. All right, we're here with a couple of cheerleaders from 2005, 2006 that went to the Pro Bowl. What was that like?
Just an amazing experience. Just to be with the cheerleaders, one from every squad, getting together and cheering at the Aloha Stadium was amazing.
So, one of the highlights of your career?
For sure, yeah. The girls vote on us, so it's a huge honor.
I didn't know that.
Yes, it's incredible.
Okay, cool. 2006, you also had an extended honor at the Pro Bowl that year. What was it?
Oh, yes. Well, not only the Pro Bowl, but here for the Indianapolis Colts game, I had the opportunity to sing the national anthem, Monday Night Football, and that's actually propelled me into a career of music and singing. So that's what I'm doing currently.
My first year was 2009, and then my last year was 2012. And then I took a couple years off for nursing school, and then tried out again in 15. I worked at Riley when I worked here, or when I lived here in Indianapolis, and now I live in California. So I work out there.
Did you come here all the way for the reunion?
I did. I got in at 5 a.m. and I leave tomorrow night at 8 p.m. So I'm here for 36 hours, and it's totally worth it.
This is Anika, class of 98. 98 is very significant in Colts history. Tell us why.
Because it was Peyton Manning's rookie year.
And who helped judge the cheerleaders that year and select them?
Peyton Manning.
So you could say she was hand-selected by Peyton Manning because it's kind of true.
Yes, it is. Actually, he asked me a question.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
Do you remember what it was?
I don't remember what it was, but he was
Okay.
instrumental in me making the team. So thank you, Peyton.
Yeah. What do you remember about being a Colts cheerleader that stands out?
For me, it's very personal. I was bullied in high school, severely bullied, and I actually wanted to try out for the high school cheerleading squad, and the director wouldn't even give me an application. So I tried out for the Colts on a whim, just to see what it's like to try out. And for me to make it and kind of have that full circle moment, it was special to me. So it means much more than just being on the field. The sisterhood, the friendships, the organization itself is just outstanding. I'm an anti-bully advocate, so when I speak to the youth, especially girls, and I tell them about my experiences, about my self-esteem issues, not feeling good enough, being rejected by the director of the high school cheerleading team, it's kind of inspirational for them.
Yes.
And it really uplifts me, and the Colts were really instrumental in that piece in my life. So
I think just representing the city of Indianapolis. I'm from Bloomington, and I love Indianapolis, and I've always loved sports, and so I think just being able to represent the city in such a positive way.
The backgrounds are so diverse. Firefighters, military, we've got moms, jewelry makers, professionals, nonprofit CEOs. It's amazing. The confidence they got being Colts cheerleaders helped propel them into those professions.